Here we are, week 3 at AMDA. I'm exhausted. I like to call it the week 3 blues. We had it back in spring. It. I think it's just a normal thing within the semester, but it's week 3 and just working so hard, and everybody is just like tired. Your body is starting to like, why are we working so hard? And your brain is just like constantly tired. Someone is singing very high, very loud. I don't know if the microphone picked it up, but I certainly heard it. But anyway, uh it's been a crazy week. I got assigned a song from the musical It Should Have Been You. It's Jenny's Blues. Lisa Howard sang it on Broadway. Look her up. She is so amazing. She's beautiful. She's got this powerhouse of a voice. Like, oh, very, very inspirational to learn about her this week. Just looking up this musical and looking everything up about it. So that's been pretty cool. But the song has been extremely challenging for me. Not only is it's very different on paper than what you'll hear in the soundtrack. It's not like super different, but there are certain things that are a little lower. Cause like, I feel like Lisa Howard sort of speaks it, which is wonderful. There's nothing against her whatsoever. Like, everybody brings their own thing. But I'm expected to sing the lower note, and I'm like, da 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 da. So I've been working with my voice teacher, and that's been fun. I also have been assigned an Italian piece, Lungi dal caro bene. Caro bene. I might be saying that wrong. I'm not Italian. I don't speak Italian, but I'm learning. But beautiful song, and it's extremely high. I say extremely. It's not extremely high, but it is high. But I'm going from this low song in my musical theater class, and then I'm going to this high song in my voice lesson. So trying to really work both sides of my range here, because this is legit voice and high and beautiful, and this is low and belty and gravelly and beautiful. I mean, they're both phenomenal songs, but they're like on completely opposite spectrums, and I'm working on them at the same time, which has been so fun to be able to learn like what my voice and what my instrument is capable of doing. I feel like I've surprised myself this week working on these songs, so it has been very fun. What else? Dance is kicking my butt. I'll be honest, I am exhausted. It has been a very long time. Like, I started doing this back in the spring. And I didn't dance much when I took my leave of absence. I didn't dance at all, if I'm honest. I'm honest. I didn't dance at all. I, let the quarantine depression set in, and I just didn't do anything. I'm not proud of it. Gets the best of us. I'm not here to judge anyone. You're loved, and that's fine. That's what I needed during that time. So anyway, to come back and do what I'm doing now. Whew. It is so intense, and I am so tired all the time. All I want to do is sleep. Like, I came home today, because today's Saturday. I'm recording on a Saturday instead of a Sunday. But I had acting at 8 o'clock in the morning, and then I had tap from 12 to 2, which I love tap. I do. If anybody who knows me personally knows how much I love to tap and how important it is in my dancing career, because it's something that I feel I'm better at. And then I have to put on 2-inch heels to tap in. And it's like my whole brain just stops. And I can't do anything like I normally can in like Oxford tap shoes. And so my sounds aren't there. and my shin splints are giving me a fit, and my brain just wants to be like, complain and me. But I know it is going to help me in the long run. I'm here to work and become a professional and do what I've wanted to do for so long. So like, it's only week 3. It's only week 3. I could do this. So I'm just like, I'm feeling very homesick this week. I'm missing my husband so badly. My heart is back home right now with him, and it is so hard to be away. I'm looking forward to winter break. I'm still trying to get all the information. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to go home, but I'll be home. I'll be leaving here, I believe, December 21st. So it'll be right before Christmas, and I know I'll at least have a week home. So I'm very excited to see him and just be home and sleep in my own bed, curled up with my little family of animals. So that's been kind of tougher on me this week. I feel like the first 2 weeks you're just still settling in, and then by week 3 you're just kind of settled in and tired, and then you're just like, I want to go home. But we can't do that because we're here to get on Broadway. That's what I'm here to do. And I know that sounds crazy. Everybody and their mother who loves musical theater wants to be on Broadway. So, it sounds crazy, but I'm going to do it. And I'm here to train and to get better and to continue doing, what I love to do for the rest of my life. I want to do this until I literally can't anymore. So it still feels like a fever dream being here in New York. Like last night, a couple of friends ran into me down at the front desk, and they were like, hey, you want to come out with us? And I was like, yeah, sure. So I just went out on a whim, and we went to Times Square, and don't come at me. We wore masks. We stayed socially distant. However, that is the busiest I've seen it in a long time. There were quite a few people there. So it was interesting. And then, but we didn't stay long. We just kind of looked around a little bit, and then we made our way over to Bryant Park. And we just sat there and we laughed and giggled and watched people ice skate. It was just magical. Looking up at the Empire State Building, and I've got these trees that have just turned color because it's still fall, and it feels like a dream. So all of a sudden, this guy comes running up to us. Do you guys have any napkins? And we're like, no. Apparently some random person, another person that this guy who asked us for napkins didn't even know, had a nosebleed out of nowhere. So my friends go off and they run for napkins. I'm sitting at the table watching our things. And then we just happened to group up and we all played ping pong in Bryant Park. For like 2 hours we played with these people, and they were filming a YouTube video. So that was pretty cool. To just laugh and watch my friends be stupid. And then I got back here in my dorm. It was probably 12:30-ish. I got back here and I had to get up for an 8 a.m. class. I never do that. So I was tired this morning, but I did what I needed to do. I didn't let it get me down. And honestly, I'm very glad I went out last night. Ever since I've been here, I've been so scared to go do anything because I don't want to get COVID. I don't want to get anybody sick. So I've just been kind of staying in and being good, go to school, come here, do my homework, cook something, keep my room clean. It's very monotonous. So to actually go out and just be around other human beings was so nice. It was so nice. And I enjoyed it so very much. And I'm really, really looking forward to when all of this is over. It's been on my mind a lot lately because New York just shut their public schools down. And I really don't want to make this like a complainative video. That's not what I want. But I'm so worried about being sent home again. And I don't want to be sent home again after finally being here. We've made it to week 3 and they've been doing weekly COVID tests. Everything has come back negative. I'm so proud of the people in my group like to see them grow just as performers, but also like to just be adults and do what they're asked to do without complaining. Like, we'll all complain about masks to the day we die. We will complain about this time in our lives where we've had to wear masks. But I've never had to look at someone and ask them to put their mask on. I've never had to ask someone to step away from me. Like, it's really amazing to be with my J1s. They are phenomenal, and I love being here with them. I'm so lucky to be with such a good group, because that makes such a difference, I believe, at AMDA. But I think I've rambled on enough. If you have any questions or have anything specific about AMDA you'd like me to talk about, like in future videos or anything, like, just let me know. I'm in AMDA, New York. I currently am not planning on going to AMDA, LA. At this point, I'm just enrolled in the conservatory program. So I'll be in New York for 4 semesters. It's normally a 2-year program, but I'm going to be going to school through the summer. So I'm going to cut that down to a 1.5 years, because that's how we do. But I'm just, if you are looking to come here, I highly recommend it. So, like, if you have any questions or there's anything you want to know about the conservatory or how it's different from the BFA program, and I've got some contacts in LA, I could even bring them on and we can do some like joint videos and stuff and do some questionnaires or things. So just let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.